Hey, it's Technomentary with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to talk about the iPhone 6s Plus in 2022 and a couple of things that you need to know if you're going to be looking to buy this phone or thinking of buying it, or if you still are using this phone. We're going to talk about if it's still worth it in 2022, what you can expect out of it, and some of the other things compared to the newer iPhone 13 lineup. So the iPhone 6s Plus, if you guys don't know, has been around for some time now. Last year, in the beginning of the year, we thought that it wasn't going to get the major iOS 15 update, but to our surprise, later in the year, when Apple announced that it was going to get the iOS 15 update, that was sort of groundbreaking for the iPhones themselves being able to get supported past 6 years. So in the past, generally after 5 years or so, Apple would drop the support, even going to the iPhone 6, not the 6s, which you can denominate by that S symbol over here. The 6 and the 6 Plus, which are different models, actually stopped getting updates from iOS 12. So those three generations of updates behind. Now, this phone, when it was released back in September 2015, there was a lot of neat features that came out. Of course, some of the notable thing was the 3D touch feature that sort of came about, and also being able to record 4K and this feature of live photos, which you can take photos simply. If you have that on, you can just take pictures and it would be sort of this feature where it's a live photo. Not really sure how many people took advantage of that, but that was sort of the feature it came out with it. And it did have that single 12 megapixel camera. Again, starting with the iPhone 7 Plus is when Apple started to go with the dual 12 megapixel camera on their plus size model. Now the plus size model now has been replaced with the Pro Max lineup. So in the past, up to iPhone 8 Plus, the 6s Plus, all of them had that 5.5-inch display. Again, the display itself compared to the regular 6 looked much huger. You do have that top notch and the iconic home button here. And the interesting and the cool part about the iPhone 6s Plus was that 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Again, those are some of the neat features of the 6s Plus. Now, you also have that Retina display for the very first time that Apple has introduced. And on the 6s Plus, surprisingly, it has a really big battery compared to some of the other smaller phone. It does have a 2750 mAh battery. That size is pretty big compared to the iPhone 13 Pro lineup, which has a little bit higher, of course, in the 3000 mAh battery, but nonetheless 2750 is big for its size back in 2015. Now, there's also a couple other things going on with the iPhone 6s Plus. Originally, as you know, this phone was released on iOS 9, so now we're on iOS 15. At that time, it was only given 2 gigs of RAM. Again, for 2 gigs of RAM, you were able to do most of the stuff. Now, when you upgrade to iOS 15, we do notice things just sort of slowing down a little bit. And this kind of brings us to our next point, is that we think that iOS 15 was sort of the last update this phone is going to get. And iOS 16, which is due to come out, again, like every year, later in this year, unfortunately, probably will not get support for iOS 16 any longer. Again, it would be a major shock for us if it does somehow get iOS 16, considering that it's just going to be over 7 years then supported, which highly unlikely, as Apple has indicated that although this phone has been able to update past 6 years, that's going to be something we probably won't see. But nonetheless, this phone, again, some groundbreaking things, being able to just go past those updates. Again, major improvement for the Apple architecture and its software itself. Now, let's bring in the question, is the iPhone 6s Plus really worth it in 2022? Again, this is going to be solely on a couple things. First thing is going to be budget. If you're looking for a budget-friendly phone that still runs the latest iOS version and you're simply looking to do a couple things, maybe just simply calling, light browsing, and light app usage, simply iPhone 6s Plus gets the job done, and you can score this phone under $100 or so. And most of the time, you're going to probably be looking to buy from eBay or Amazon, which we're going to give you guys some link down in the description where you can get this phone discounted price. Although it's pretty much nearly impossible to find this phone brand new, pre-owned still gets the job done for you. Now, if you're looking for a phone to use for the year and a couple more years later, the iPhone 6s Plus probably isn't the choice that you want to go to, because in terms of performance wise, although it does go ahead and perform like a normal phone should, it's starting to slow down. And when we mean slowing down, it's simply the basic stuff. When we open up apps, you're gonna have to wait a couple seconds, and in some cases even longer. And over time, those couple seconds do add up, especially if you're a medium to heavy user. You might find yourself wasting maybe extra half an hour, even an hour of your time just simply trying to open apps and getting them to work. And that could be quite annoying, especially in 2022 where performance is a big thing, and we expect things to be just simply faster. In that case, that's going to be an issue for us if you're going to be looking at a 6S Plus. So budget friendly phone, definitely worth it still. But later in the year, if you're looking for a phone to outlast even beyond 2022, probably not. If you're looking for performance, if you're looking to use it for heavy gaming, probably not. But lighter stuff for social media, your light games, simply day-to-day stuff will get the job done in 2022. So we want to hear from you guys. If you guys have used this phone or using the phone, leave a comment in the comment section on your thoughts and opinion of the iPhone 6s Plus in 2022. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.